Welcome to the 2020 Leaders of Vitrification Excellence Awards. My name is Heidi Hayes. I'm the co-founder of Donor Egg Bank USA.
And my name is Wayne Caswell. I'm the Senior Director for Laboratory Quality at Donor Egg Bank USA.
We're excited to be with you today to really look at our accomplishments and to celebrate the clinicians who helped us achieve them. So Donor Egg Bank USA is part of the Generate Life Sciences family. Generate is comprised of several companies whose mission is to help people with conception and then protecting those families for a lifetime. These companies are California Cryobank, the U.S. leader in premium sperm banking. Soon, I'm excited to tell you, California Cryobank will be distributing sperm in Canada, offering Canadians access to the best screened sperm donors available. We also have Northwest Cryobank, which offers quality sperm donors at a family-friendly and affordable price. We've been offering Northwest Cryobank sperm in Canada for many years. Cord Blood Registry is America's largest cord blood and stem cell preservation provider, with 600,000 units stored. Donor Application is a technology platform for third-party nursing. Kitazato, we're able to distribute in the United States. We'd love to distribute it in Canada as well. And then our newest company is ReadyGen, which offers pediatric genetic screening with actionable results for children through age 10. So here in Canada, we're really excited to tell you that we have over 300 Health Canada compliant donors. We knew that the regulations were going to change, so we started more than a year and a half ago preparing for them. And we're grateful to have this many donors on the catalog. The donors comprise many different ethnicities, from Caucasian to Hispanic, African American, and Asian, and then mixed race, which is really representative of the melting pot of the United States. The donors on the catalog are both first time and repeat. 55% of them are repeat donors. What we're looking for is good blastocyst development for these donors. We like to see euploidy if PGTA was performed and clinical pregnancies. And this is why it's really important for you to put in your results timely, because we make decisions about which donors we invite back based on the data we see. And then we focused recently on open ID disclosure, of which 39% of our catalog now represents donors who are willing to become known when the offspring turns 18. And I hope that as we move into 2021, this number will continue to grow. So I already mentioned our Health Canada compliant donors. We have 26 free sites that are now registered with Health Canada. We did visit these sites and do gap assessments in reviewing with them to ensure that they fully understood the regulations and that they were prepared to screen donors to the Canadian standard. We have 6 full-time dedicated regulatory compliance specialists at Generate who guide our way and make sure that anything that new comes out with compliance, we know about it and we're pivoting to ensure all donors are in compliance. And then when we send you eggs, we ensure that the documents we send you are Health Canada specific and meet the regulations. But let's talk about what's the most important thing, quality. Because without good quality, you wouldn't want to work with Donor Egg Bank USA. And we're committed to giving you the very best quality available.
Thank you, Heidi. Donor Egg Bank USA has always prided itself on our transparency of our data. So this table here shows on the left side many of the indicators that we track routinely. I'm providing the 2019 data set as well as the 2020 data set through the end of July of this year. We provide our all-time data set from inception of 2012 through the end of July. And in most of our correspondence, we like to give you a reference group. And this column on the right represents our top 10 performing clinics as a reference group for the last year. I'd like to call your attention here to the clinical pregnancy rates. In 2019, we achieved a 60% clinical pregnancy rate with a 59% implantation rate. And in 2020, we're actually exceeding that a little bit. Right now, we're seeing a 62% clinical pregnancy rate with a 61% implantation rate. Just a testament to all the hard work you all do. What's also really interesting, if you look over here in our reference group, which in this group represents 133 warming cycles, of which less than 25% of these are actually PGTA. We're seeing an 82% clinical pregnancy rate and an 80% implantation rate, just showing the potential with donor egg. This slide is a trend analysis slide. It goes from 2012 through 2020, and you'll see two lines. The pink line represents data plotted by thaw date, and more importantly to me is the orange line, looking how we're doing on our by freeze date. In 2016, we made a change to our warming protocol, and you'll see it had a positive effect. And over the last 3 years, we've sustained above 90% survival rate. So with over 8,500 warming events, we're anxious to experience and share our experience and what we've learned. In the warming protocol, the TS step, thaw solution, is your most critical step. Consistent thermal discipline of that warming step is going to give you the maximum warming rate, which is really important in a vitrification system. We also used to concern ourselves a lot with being too slow from removing your device from liquid nitrogen and plunging it in the TS. We've actually learned that some people have gotten so good, they become too fast. So my recommendation is pull out a liquid nitrogen, pause, and plunge it in TS. It should be kept to about a second. The TS step is a 1-minute timer. But I caution you, don't be a slave to the timer. Focus on the cell reactions. Watch those cells really shrink down. If they need more than a minute, another 5 or 10 seconds can have a positive impact. So really give them a chance to make it to the point they need to be at. After the TS step, we walk through 2 other decreasing osmotic gradients of sugars. It's a pretty big jump from the TS to the DS to the WS. So it's really important that you carry over some excess high sugar to the lower sugar in the next step. Provide a cushion around those eggs so there's no osmotic stress. Once we have survival, the real goal is to make embryos. And you can see here, year over year, we've seen a steady and consistent improvement over time that we're really proud of, and we just continue to evolve and improve. So what are some of the lessons we can pass on about making excess blastocysts? Well, we talked about survival rate, and while survival rate's important, you really need to focus on the high quality embryos. We have you hold the oocytes once they're warmed in an elevated protein solution for 3 hours. And that's to allow the oocytes to recover, but more importantly, it's to maintain the meiotic clock. If you do the 3-hour hold and then do your ICSI, you'll be doing your ICSI injection at about 40 to 41 hours post-trigger, which is appropriate. I also caution people to make sure you do a nice, good, precise ICSI. Focus on that deposition of the sperm into the cytoplasm. Another cautionary statement here is think about those denuded oocytes. Denuded oocytes do not have internal pH regulation. They're totally dependent on the environment you hold them in. So take special consideration to make sure you're optimizing your environment to maximize your results with these oocytes. Once we've made these excellent blastocysts and do a transfer, the goal then is implantation rate. So you can see here from 2016 to 2020, we see a nice steady and consistent rise in implantation rates. And with this, we're seeing, transferring now 1.1 embryos consistently. So we're seeing really good and solid results here. So the high implantation rate is mirrored in our clinical pregnancy rates, of which I mentioned this year, we're seeing a 62% clinical pregnancy rate right now. Just something to be really proud of for all the hard work you all do.
So we can do a great job in the laboratory and have beautiful blastocysts. But if we don't have the right uterine environment, those blastocysts are not going to equate into a clinical pregnancy rate. So let's just take a moment and talk about endometrial preparation and luteal phase support. So the goal is to optimize the endometrial lining to greater than 8 millimeters whenever possible. You may need to add a second estrogen vehicle in order to get here. we subscribe to the SUSTAIN study. And we really do believe that progesterone and oil is the preferred method of an administration if you want to reduce your biochemical rate. So on the day of the egg warming, once you know that you have survival, we recommend you put back 100 milligrams of endometrium or a different type of vaginal progesterone, and then start that evening with progesterone and oil. Use progesterone and oil every evening. But we know some women are really adverse to having a needle stick. So for those women, you can consider a combination. Use progesterone and oil every third day and do a daily endometrium or other type of progesterone. You want to transfer on the 6th day of progesterone administration. This would be the 5th day of blastocyst development. And as always, we're happy to share this recommended protocol with you. We know that the top fertility practices on our leaderboard are those that are using progesterone and oil and subscribe to this type of preparation.
So what are some of the keys to success we'd like to impart today? Be alert for protocol drift in the warming protocol. This has occurred to most every embryologist I work with, including myself. Peer review and diligence is really key. Track the results, watch your performance. Pay attention to the details. Details make all the difference in the protocol. And this is how we move from good results to great results. Be open to criticism. Be willing to evolve and improve. We all share the common goals of outstanding outcomes.
Okay, so we've reached the best time of the presentation, which many of you are on to see, and that is our Love Awards, in which we really recognize excellence within the laboratory. So the Love Awards stands for Leaders of Vitrification Excellence. And I hope that if you would tag us at Pound Love Awards 2020, we'd like to track what you're putting up online, and we're really excited to be able to share this with you. Okay, so how did we determine who wins? First of all, we're going to look at clinical pregnancy rates. What we've done is we've taken all of the embryologists in Canada and we've ranked them by clinical pregnancy rates. We have 2 different types of awards. The first set of awards, which there will be 5 awards provided, are for individuals that have had transfers greater than or equal to 10. And then we have a second set of awards that are 3 awards, and those will be for transfers between 5 and 9. And so just a quick little housekeeping, if you're online right now, and we've told which programs actually have a winner, please at this point make sure that your video is on. And if you win and when you win, we ask that you unmute your microphone. We want to be excited with you.
Yeah, we want to celebrate together.
So let's go ahead and move forward. And actually, one more thing I want to mention. The transfer is 5 to 9. These are small numbers. So we know that there are not a lot of clinics that are doing hundreds and hundreds of transfers. And so we really want to look at these smaller numbers in order to have many embryologists have an opportunity to win. But if you have only, let's say, 7 or 8 transfers, and you have one female with a poor uterine lining, or perhaps there's a compromise there with the sperm, you're not going to have a clinical pregnancy. And that's not due to the great excellence within the laboratory or with the embryologist. It's really just due to small numbers. So we want to keep that in mind as we do the awards, because we have many labs with some great embryologists in them that may not have won this year, but should they have had a really clean group of individuals working that putting embryos back into, they would have been on this leaderboard. So we're going to look at the 5th place and we're going to move into the 1st place. So for superior outcomes in egg vitrification warming.
We have a tie here, remember?
Yeah, we have a tie. Thank you, Wayne. So we have a tie. So we'll go with the 1 first. We're going to give away that clinical pregnancy rate, which the other winner will have as well. So tie for 5th, the winner is
Anik Koshen from Clinique Ovo. Outstanding job. Clinique Ovo is a group we've worked with for a very long time. It's led by Simon Phillips, and we're just really happy to celebrate with you. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And should I also say that Simon has been on this leaderboard before too?
Yep.
Great job, guys.
Thank you. Come on, guys, you need to switch me back.
Okay, so the other winner in the 5th place is
Carol D'Souza from Mount Sinai Fertility with a clinical pregnancy rate of 50%.
Woohoo!
Congratulations to Carol and the team at Mount Sinai. Mount Sinai is a group we've worked with for a long time, and previous award winner there was Pat Cronus Brown. So outstanding job. Congratulations to you all.
great job. In our 4th position, the winner is
Jeffrey Cuddell from Olive Fertility Center with a clinical pregnancy rate of 53.3%. Olive Fertility is a group we've worked with for a long time, and they provide consistent and powerfully strong results year over year. Outstanding job.
in our 3rd place. Our winner with superior outcomes in egg vitrification warming is
Fernanda Diaz from Aurora Reproductive Care with a clinical pregnancy rate of 54.5%.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Fernanda and the team at Aurora.
So we know we had Aurora on video. I'm sure they're looking for that video right now. Oh, there's Fernanda. Great job. We know that she's been a little under the weather, so we're happy to be able to celebrate with you at home.
Congratulations. Well done.
That's awesome.
Our 2nd place winner this year is
Jing Chen from Olive Fertility Center with a clinical pregnancy rate of 69.2%.
So Jing is someone that we've worked with at the very beginning. So she helped us when we started with Olive Fertility Center, and it was 2012, I believe it was. She was our first embryologist that we worked with.
Outstanding work.
And our 1st place winner with an N greater than 10 is
Nadia from Olive Fertility Center with an outstanding clinical pregnancy rate of 70%. Congratulations to all of you.
Hey, there's Sue McKeechee. Yay. Let me tell you, behind every great embryologist is a great nurse. So shout out to Sue as well.
Yep.
And I know we have Dr. Hikari on the line at some point, I've been told. And it looks like that we have one of the teams here. So congratulations to everyone.
It does take a village with all the team working together.
Okay, so let's look at the transfers between 5 and 9. Again, we're going to go 3 to 1. And our 3rd place, we have
Marjorie Martin from Trio Fertility with a clinical pregnancy rate of 50%. Trio is another long-term group we've worked with, and they had a previous winner, Jennifer Alexis, there a few years ago. Just shows consistent performance and a really good team that's led very well there by Jim Mariano.
We've enjoyed working with Trio, and Jim is just a great leader for that program.
Congratulations.
In our 2nd position, our winner is
Jill Mellon, PRM Burnaby, with a clinical pregnancy rate of 57.1%. Last year, Jason Au from the same group won an award. So it just shows, again, consistent performance and good job. Hi, Jill. Congratulations.
There's Jill. Awesome job. Great to work with you guys. And let me just say, I don't know what's happening over in British Columbia, but there's some great stuff going on.
Yeah. Excellent. Congratulations to all of you.
And in our 1st place for a number of transfers between 5 and 9 is
Tracy Allen from Ottawa Fertility Center with just an outstanding clinical pregnancy rate of 80%.
So let me just give a shout out to Dr. Mari Claude there. She runs a very tight ship. We know they're actually working in the lab right this moment.
Yep.
and a lot of wonderful things happening over at Ottawa.
Outstanding work, and glad to see them represented on the leaderboard.
So we do have a practice award. When we take a look at all the clinical pregnancy rates, we identify which practice has the highest rates. And I want to start out by just saying that you have to have consistently receive high rates to get the practice award. Every embryologist within that team has to be on the mark,
On the game.
doing it right each and every time. There is no room for mediocrity when you win the practice award. So this year's practice award 2020 goes to
All of 60.7%.
So I want to just take a moment to say we've seen 3 of the embryologists from Olive on the leaderboard, but there was one embryologist that just missed it. We need to give a shout out to Sarah Edsel. She is fantastic, and due to just a small number, this being on the leaderboard. So great job to this entire team. Great job to all the winners and Sarah for winning the practice award this year.
Congratulations.
Yay.
So we know that with your expertise and support, we are going to blaze some new trails. We're going to reach the extent of what human biology will give us when it comes to outcomes. We hope to visit you in 2021 and we celebrate your achievements in person. And I just want to leave you with saying that as we bring together hundreds of people across 2 different countries via Zoom, we celebrate the most universal thing in the world, and that's love. Thank you all for literally spreading the love each and every day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
Congratulations to all the winners.
Yay!
In the loud.
All right, guys, congratulations.
Thank you.